the title, you'll see Doncaster pickups. Now that was a long time ago. Jesus Christ. It takes me a while to do these videos, as you can probably tell. Was it like a month, 2 months ago, something like that? Yeah, the mighty Doncaster, the best gaming market in the UK, hands down. And I've been to a few of them, and I can say it's the best one. So I had a little stall there, selling bits and bobs. You know, why not? Gets me in early as well, so, and get rid of some of my extras and stuff. You know, but yeah, I've probably spent a bit too much this time. I went a bit crazy, but there was just so much stuff to buy, so many awesome bargains. And when you get in early as well, you get first dibs on everything. So some of this stuff is rather awesome. I'll save that till last because it's the best pickup. But first up, a couple of people actually mentioned. Tutti UK was there, Rob was there, with Stuart. Get a YouTube channel, Rob. Jesus. Scott, Glory Hunter, Holly Holster was there. Who else was there? I'm gonna forget many people here. Who else was there? I'm sure people came up to me and were talking to me. It was quite a while ago, so I do apologise if I forgot to mention you. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I do apologise if I forgot to mention you. Doncaster, there you go. I knew I was forgetting someone. Doncaster was there, stalling out as always. Can't think of anyone else at the moment. But anyway, so yeah. So when I'm there, as always, you got to go for the people who are collectors, basically, and they're just selling some of their collection or doubles, a bit like me. That's where you get the best deals. Don't go to these big stores, they'll rip you off. So there was a lady there, she had tons of stuff. I think she was selling her collection off. Mostly Super Nintendo stuff, but she had some really high-end Super Nintendo stuff. I really wish I'd bought some more, but at that point I was just sort of a bit hesitant to spend a bit more. And she was, I picked up quite a lot of stuff originally, and she was just like, because they do a bit cheaper if I buy all these. She's like, no, I'm not knocking any money off it. I was like, okay then. So whether that was because it was first thing and she wanted, you know, maybe she thought I was gonna flip it on my stall, but you know, stuff was priced fairly, I'd say. Some stuff, most of it was slightly more than CX, but obviously you get in there, you can see it, you know, you can touch it, you can feel it. So a couple of nice bits here. So I picked this up originally. So, Super Nintendo game. Been after it for a while. It's just one of those which, do I really want it? So I saw it at this price. For, you know, that's a good price. I think it's about the same price as CX. It could be slightly less for a boxed, a bit more for mint. So this is somewhere in the middle. Not mint, but it is The Legend of the Mystical Ninja on the Super Nintendo. So it's actually very nice condition. The only damage really is just here, and you're going to struggle to see it. Just there, you see there's a little bit of creasing. Say, not bothered about that. It's got the precautions and the manual. And then obviously the cartridge. And that was £70. So quite expensive. It's not super rare. You see them quite a lot often, but just in that condition, I thought that was quite nice, and I thought I'd treat myself at that point because I hadn't bought anything else. And then I bought this off her as well. It's American PS1 game. Needs a new case. A little bagger. So we got the first one of these, but not the second, and then we did get the third, fourth, and fifth. So it's kind of odd that they didn't bring it out over here, but it is. It's a PS1 game. It is Wild Arms 2 for the PS1. It's a double discer. So really nice condition. So all the stuff was really nice condition. And if it wasn't, it was priced accordingly, which is and this was 25 quid, which I thought was a really good price. To say you can't price check this shit on CX because they don't sell it. So don't think I checked eBay either. I thought 25 quid for an RPG, American only release, or Japanese as well. I thought that was a really good price. So 25, so I bought that and that. So that was 95 for them too. So, you know, I think she had some, say a lot of shmups, I want to say. Was it Twin Bee or something for the Super Nintendo? She had two of them. I think she had like a Mega Man game. She had Terra Enigma, I believe, for the SNES, which I was so tempted to pick up. But I believe the condition was just slightly too bad for my liking. I think the box was just crushed along the top a little bit too much. And I thought for the price, I think it was 120 quid. So it is under eBay prices, but just not for me. So left that there. So after that, I bought. I'll show you this. There was a stall right at the back, and it looked like a bit of a, you know, a shop, sort of like a business, you could say. But I don't think it was. And they had Sound of the Amigo box set on Dreamcast for 100 quid, and I thought that's a great price. And there's some Saturn stuff as well. I noticed there's a chap there he has a business. He was buying loads of them up because they're quite cheap. But I had this, and I know for a fact this is not an easy Saturn game to get. Not in the best of conditions though. But the game is sea bass fishing for the Saturn. So it's all complete. Disc is really scratched, but nothing deep. So I think it just needs a bit of a clean, to be honest. And that cut quite nicely. So it's not the best condition. And you wanted a £5 for that. Now, if you check CX, you'll see that it's worth a £5 all day long. But say you had this Sam D'Amigo set for 100, and I tried to knock him down a bit. As you do, you got to try it. You got to try these things on. He wasn't having any of it, obviously, because it is worth 100 all day long. So I had a quick look at it. Thought, you know what, I'll buy it. I initially bought it to sort of compare with mine, because I thought the mat in my San Amigo has been folded wrong, and it's all creased, and it's actually sort of ripped. So I thought, I'll, you know, buy it and just swap it over, because the mat was quite nice in that one. So I said, oh, would you do 100 with that? And he says, yeah, that's fine. So basically that was free, basically. But later on, I actually had the San Amigo, obviously. I just thought, you know what, I'll put it out on my stall. And I sold it for, I want to say 160, 170, something like that. So I made some money there. I know you're all going to hate me. I could have, you know, a collector could have had that. But say, I bought a couple other bits at the time, and I thought I need to make some money back to pay for this stuff. So that was that. Next up is these. Now, you're probably not going to believe me when I say that these are extremely, extremely rare. And it's not even a game. It's actually a code in a box. It's just, yeah, us gamers, crazy type of people, aren't we? But yeah, this is a Wii U game. You could say game. It's not a game because there's no game in it, because it was a code in a box. But it is Pokemon Rumble U for the Wii U. And say, code in a box just comes with like a poster and 2 Pokeballs, and they're a bit like Amiibos before Amiibos came out. So they're open, so let me open it carefully. This one's been open from the side, but in fact it's just loose. So that's what you get in there. You also get a code. Not sure why the box is so big, but yeah. So it comes with these Pokeballs. So and this was on the store opposite me. So they were about to open. I just glanced over and I saw them. I was like, oh, okay. I went over and I was just like, oh, how much are these? And he's like, oh, £10. I was just like, I'll take both of them. So he had 2 of them. And you're probably thinking, there's no game. But yeah, for some reason, they're really sought after, like the box and the poster and the 2 Pokeballs. If anyone's on Facebook, there's a group called the Wii U Collectors, and they were selling these for like 150 quid. So 10 quid each. You probably think I'm full of shit, to be honest, but I'm not shitting you. Like this one, probably not. So that's nice condition, that one. So it probably is, you know, about 150 quid. This one's got a game sticker on it, so probably 100 maybe. I'm not shitting you. Like honestly, they are worth that much money. So for 10 quid each, maybe money back there. So a couple more bits to show you. Bought this from a chap. He actually mentioned me. Asked me. I was speaking about the car boot, and can't remember his name. Was it Ben Smith? Could be. Maybe just pulling random names out of the air there. But yeah, so I went round last swoop at the end, and he had this Time Crisis Project Titan box set. And as you can see, he had 28 on it. So it's all there, like really nice condition. So it's not one you see very often, this one. So these, oh, yeah, go back in. So, I think I said, would you do lower to 25? I got down to 22 on that. So that's a great price for 22. Now originally it had like a stain on it. It looked like someone had knocked something off something. It just splashed a bit of splash damage on it. But actually managed to get that off. So thought, it's actually come up really nice. So thank you, Ben. If that was your name, maybe. That's that. Picked up 2 Xbox 360 games here, just round up. I think they're about this price in CX. Honestly don't know. They were quid each. Need for Speed Most Wanted and Battlefield 4, £1 each. So, it was actually 50p that one. I lied, 50p, and that was £1. Just to fill out the collection, the 360 collection. Okay, two more bits here. So, this is really nice, but it was really expensive. It's from Craig. He's always there. He has some great stuff. I believe he's got a YouTube channel called Craig's Here Again. Sure that's his name. I apologise if it's not. The stuff he has is just crazy. And I'd actually been looking. I actually looked these up a few weeks prior. I'd say when I was setting up, I sort of glanced down and I saw it on his shelf. I was just like, holy shit. So it's a console, Japanese console. So me, Mr. Pal, actually buying a Japanese console. Crazy, I know. I just couldn't resist. So he said he wanted 300 for, well, he said he paid 300 for it, so he doesn't want to lose, any money on it as such. So I had a quick look over it. I thought, you know what, I'll just get it for 300. I'll pay him what he paid for it. I thought that was fair. And that is the going rate for it. And it is the mighty Dead or Alive blue original Xbox. Get it in the frame. And yeah, this is such a nice colour for an Xbox. Like I say, box is nice condition, like really nice condition. There's a little rip there, but apart from that, a little bit of shelf wear. But say, in this condition, you know, 300 is a good price. Comes with all the stuff here. I'm not sure why, but every time I've looked at like Xboxes, the Japanese ones always come with the remote. Maybe I'm talking shit there, but yeah, so that's all in there. And then here it is. So nice. There it is, the blue Xbox. It's got the old Dare Alive Ultimate on there. Front, still got the plastic on. I think he said it's not even been used. So obviously I don't have a step down doodah, so obviously I can't plug it in and play it unless I want it to blow up. Books and stuff. It is missing the game. Now, I had a quick check around. There was a is it Scottish bloke who sells Japanese stuff. Scottish Alan, I believe it's called. He's always there. He did have it for 20 quid. I sort of held off. I did speak to Craig about that. Said he might be able to get hold of a copy for me. So we'll see how that goes on that. It is supposed to come with a bonus DVD and a pillow, I want to say, of the woman on it. I don't know her name. But say, I've checked, there's a few on eBay, and you know, there's a couple sold, and they never come with the pillow. I believe it's a pillow it comes with, that they say they just don't come with it, obviously. So the same for the bonus DVD. So the one I saw on eBay had the game with it, but there's a couple sold. And even looking on Google, like photos, like it took me a while to find one with actually had a picture of the pillow. So they're not too fussed about that. You know, who knows? One day I might find the pillow, but you know, I'm not bothered. So the game is not rare, so I'll just pick it up at some point, hopefully at one point, just to fill it out. And yeah, so it comes with also the controller. I'm gonna leave that in there. Because they went 300 for it, which personally I think was a good price. It wasn't amazingly cheap, but it was, you know, that's how much it's worth. So, and I've been after I looked it up before, a couple of weeks before, and I was just like, I really want that. So when I saw it, I was just like, boom, pulled the trigger, got it. So anyway, the last thing I bought from the market, and it ties in with the blue Xbox. And I looked at this in the morning. This was on the stall from the bloke who I got San Domingo from. So he wanted 20 quid for it, and I was a bit like, I don't really want to pay 20 quid for it. So it's nice condition, but it is a second blue Xbox controller, which is very nice. Now originally I thought these were just Japanese releases, but sort of going around the web, they were released elsewhere. So I'm not sure, to be honest. It could be from Japan. Who knows? So let's compare. It's exactly the same on the back. Maybe it was only Japan. I don't know. I'm not 100% certain on that. We'll go back in. There we go. So yeah, just such an awesome colour in blue. Such an underrated console as well, the original Xbox. Just the PS2, it's juggernaut. There was nothing was going to stop it. So yeah, so that's what I got from Doncaster. Say, like I said, it is the best games market in the UK, and I'd recommend, you know, don't think about going, just go, because you know. I know some people complain, they go, oh, the prices, you know, they're all above eBay or eBay prices, you know, you won't get a bargain. But clearly, they're lying. So, you know, so if you ever got the day out, it is on a Sunday, which, you know, I never understood why it's on a Sunday. I'm missing the car boot, goddammit. I need to do a car boot on a Sunday, and I go to this instead. And I have work on Monday, and the last thing I want to do is to be unloading my stuff out my car like at 8 o'clock at night and then go to bed and then waking up to work. I like to have that sort of Saturday, do this Saturday and then go car boot Sunday and relax. But say, Sorry that was a mistake. When the people who organised it were booking it, so they were supposed to have booked it on Saturdays, but it just, I don't know how you do that, but maybe that's true, I don't know. So hopefully it'll go up to Saturdays, so then I can get my car boot fixed in the next day. Who knows? But yeah, I'm sure I'm forgetting to mention someone. Again, I do apologise. I think Gareth Mancave was supposed to be there. What the hell, man? Where were you? Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this brief pickups video of what I got. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.